So today I watched the movie Saving Private Ryan because it's D-Day and it's a great classical movie and I love it. I've seen this movie around 3 times, but I never really got this small detail I noticed in it. It took me around 3 or 4 times to finally notice this small detail in this movie. If you've seen Saving Private Ryan, then you know this movie is extremely well made. It's extremely graphic and it really makes your lifetime problems that you're dealing with right now feel very small, and like, why are you even worried and crying about issues in your life? Like, just see what these guys actually went through. Like, if you're moping around sobbing about something that's really not that big of a deal, just turn on Saving Private Ryan and it'll instantly make you look like a fool and make you feel like that your problems right now are not that big. Anyway, I noticed something about the characters in this movie. So you got Private James Ryan, who's kind of the star of the show. He's the main mission of it, played by Matt Damon, and his acting is great in it, because Matt Damon is an awesome actor. There's a scene of him when he's telling Captain Miller that, I'm not going to go back with you guys, I'm going to stay here with my squadron or whatever, with my brothers. These are my brothers now, and I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to fight and defend until we get reinforcements. He's not acting tough, but he's very, he wants to stay and fight, and he wants to complete his mission. And then you see in another shot when they're being attacked by the Germans, and pretty much all their men are dead, and there's only about 4 guys left. You see Private Ryan kind of curled up, you know, very scared, not fighting, and hiding behind some sandbags while the other men are shooting. It just shows that he was very tough and he wanted to stay and fight, but it broke him down where you see this in the movie, where you see these characters, they act very tough or brave or heroic, and then they fall apart and they get more soft or gentle at the end. And then you see the characters that are really soft and gentle get more heroic and tough and a little more dangerous at the end of the movie. For example, Private Richard, the guy who's always fighting with Captain Miller's. One point he was going to leave and just pretty much desert the mission, and he didn't care if he would go to jail for it. And he's always fighting and kind of cocky and no-nonsense type of guy. But when Captain Miller dies at the end of the movie, he actually starts crying, which you see the other men that die in the company, he doesn't really cry. He's just mad. He's filled with so much anger at the Germans. But when Captain Miller's dies, he's actually sad and he starts crying. And it just shows that he's so tough and brave and heroic and such a good soldier and no-nonsense type guy that he actually breaks down. And then you got Private Timothy. I mean, I don't think a lot of people like this guy. He starts off as the translator, very wimpy and doesn't really know anything about the squadron. I don't know what they're called. I'm just going to call it a squadron. And at the end of the movie, he shoots that German soldier who he actually told Captain Miller to let go, and that German soldier comes back, and so Private Timothy ends up just murdering him right there when he actually surrendered. And then if you go back to the scene where he lets him to go, he tells Private Miller that he's a prisoner of war. We can't kill him. It's not right. It's against the rules. Yeah, but then you just shoot him when he surrendered, and you let all the other German soldiers go, which is how this guy, he wanted to obey the rules. He didn't want to kill someone because, like, why would you shoot someone who surrendered? And you see him how he started off really soft, and then he went completely the other way and turned into someone who would just murder another human. I just noticed that today. It's just something I noticed in the movie, and I thought I'd make a video on it, and that's about it. So